Hey, welcome back to Q Live. We're excited that you're here. Q is on the verge of opening its doors, and I have an amazing guest here. I'm Scott Bedley. I'm a fourth grade teacher, and I also work at a really neat company called Green Guardians that's focused on environmental literacy. But we are here to talk to one of the most amazing people I've had a chance to meet in education. And I'm getting teary right now, Barbara. This is Barbara Bray, and she has some wonderful things to share with educators out there. By the way, educators, we love you, and we respect you so much for what you've had to go through and done over the past few years. We realize how difficult it is, and that's why Q's here. Support you, give you the ideas, and do things that we hope will help you to feel confident and successful in your jobs. Barbara, welcome.
Oh, thank you, Scott.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so happy just to be back with you, and Scott and I go back way ago.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Well, thank you so much for being on Q Live this morning. We're going to try to give you some nuggets of wisdom from Barbara and also hear a little bit about our sessions. Can you talk about your session first?
Yeah, I have a session today at 1:45, but I also created a video for the virtual community, so I wanted to make sure that everybody had access, and it's about building your personal and professional learning backpack to empower learners. And so I'm excited about it, and it's based on my books, How to Personalize Learning and Make Learning Personal. Plus, I'm giving a lot of resources away. In fact, these two books.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
So,
I'm excited. Yeah.
So Barbara, tell us that just everyone who's out there watching, what's something that they can start with, maybe even today in their classroom if watching on break, which go have a break, but what's something that they can take away, just a little nugget that they can use either today or tomorrow or next week?
Well, the main thing, I'm doing now is stories, but the one thing I find is teachers are amazing. And with all the things that happened with COVID, pandemic, a lot of the relationships didn't happen with kids. So I found the best thing is take some time in the morning, do a morning greeting, and get to know your kids, because each of them are so special. And I always love story time. And I'm going to share a few things, a few little nuggets in the session, but one is I even saw a K1 classroom where they did kids seminars. And so every morning kids could sign up to teach the other kids. You'd be amazed what kids know, and they learn from each other.
That sounds like next level sharing.
Yeah.
So Barbara, tell us about, you have a new book that's been out recently, and I know you have a podcast that you have a lot of passion for. Yeah. So talk about one of those or both of them. We'd love to hear.
I'll start with the podcast, and I'm going to meet the podcasters on tomorrow. And one of the things that I found is I started the podcast just to get to know the amazing people out there. And what I found is everybody has a story, and sometimes they say, I've never told anyone this before, and I go, I'm putting this up on the internet. Are you sure you want to do that? So it grew from there. So people started sharing their purpose, their why. So I ended up in 2017 doing the podcast. And then in 2020, I wrote Define Your Why. And it's all about owning story so you can live and learn on purpose. And so I'm going to be, I brought 10 books to give away. And I'm going to do that in the Ed Puzzle booth 501 on Friday. But, if you're at home, I lowered the price. So if you want, you can get those. And I have lots of swag and fun things I'm giving away.
So, Barbara, if they are at home, how can they connect with you?
Well, my website is barbarabray.net. I tried to make it easy. And there's a contact form there. I'm on Twitter and Instagram, and it's bbray27. Well, lowercase, bbray27. And kind of all over.
Yeah, that's great. Barbara, thank you so much for the time, for sharing about this. If you haven't connected with Barbara, go do that now. Don't wait. Go do it now, because you're going to get so much benefit for you and your classroom students. She's really focused on skin setters, but also uplifting teachers. So thank you so much, Barbara. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Scott.
Yeah.